Hi guys, how are you?
Yes. Hi, Sue.
Uh, I had a request for tonight, so we're going to talk about the weather. Uh, we all talk about the weather at 6:30 every Wednesday. How is it there? How is it there? Well, right now with the extreme weather that we're getting, first I want to say our hearts and prayers go to those families and loved ones in Texas and in the surrounding states where there are exuberant flooding. There's no way that you can prepare for that, but we have organizations that we can give to help relieve those families and get the community to band together. So enough on that. Let's talk about extreme weather. uh, the other day we had a storm thing here in Florida where we had two storm uh, fronts merge 2 blocks from my house, and we had a tornado.
Oh, wow.
And we very rarely have tornadoes. The last tornado that I remember was 10, 15, 20 years ago. So we were all surprised. It damaged a few houses here, but then went and on the north side of this neighborhood, there is a large over 55 community in manufactured housing. And I know all over the place they're showing where the tornado grabbed the one L-shaped home and just ripped it off the foundation onto its side. People don't realize that there was an older woman in there that they actually rescued and she survived.
Mm.
But let's talk about heat. I worked for the post office, a lot of you know, for 35 years. And I was a clerk, so I didn't have to be outside, thank God. But a lot of the carriers, they would come in and, you'd close your nose because of the aromatic perspiration that comes with heat and how to keep these carriers cool. Well, now it's more than just carriers, it's people in homes. It's people just going outside trying to weed a garden. It's stuffy, it's humid. We've got 90 plus degrees. With the heat dome that came across America, we had people in the north that had, some of them had 3 digits, and we're all in 100% or less humidity. So, how do we keep cool? A lot of places don't have air. In the South, I think we have more air conditioning than they have in the North. Uh, First thing that we did is we got, well, you can do it with towels. Put towels in water, not ice water, just water, 76, 80-degree water, and put it around your neck. That will help keep your body cool. And when you start heating up, put some more water on it. You can buy the tubes that have little beads in them, and you can put them in the freezer or refrigerator and put those around your neck as well. Many places you can buy blocks of ice. Put a fan behind that block of ice and let the block and blow some cold air on you. Make sure you stay hydrated. That's the biggest thing. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Preferably water. You can drink iced tea and some of that stuff, but water is the best. Uh, Make sure you also are getting something with electrolytes in it. If you start not perspiring, you're in trouble. You need to keep hydrating. If you feel dizzy and you're outside, get inside immediately. Get yourself cooled off. If you go into heat stroke, it can be devastating, especially if there's no one around to help you. After you've had heat stroke once, it's a lot faster to get into heat stroke after that. Don't ask me how I know. I I can't believe how some people are doing yard work like Billy Burt. God, I admire you, Billy, but I couldn't do that anymore. Uh, the heat is unbelievable. We had carriers that would go out and, those little white helmets that they had, they look like little hard hat helmets.
Yeah,
They
his
would,
helmets.
yes, thank you, pith helmets. They would install mini fans in them, so that fan was constantly blowing air across their scalps. You should have hats on, by the way. If you sweat, you want the sweat to be on your head, not to dissipate away from your head, to keep your head cool. Don't let the water boil on top of your head. Also know that if it's not sunny out, but it's cloudy, but it's still 90 some odd degrees, and it feels like 102, you can still burn and get sunstroke in that. So, folks, my caution to you is to stay hydrated. I know folks in the north, when I lived up north, and when it was 65, we'd go out in our short sleeves and go do what we had to do outside. Down here, when it hits 65, you have winter gear on. So even if it's 85 out there and you're feeling the heat, please stay hydrated. Now, here we've got the humidity out west. They also have humidity, but they also have the desert air. And that's particularly dangerous because everything wicks off you fast. You might feel cooler, but you could go still into heat stroke. So, folks, be careful out there. Some of our shops are not air conditioned like others. And we want everybody to be able to be here next week without having heat stroke or heat related injuries. So be careful this week and the rest of the summer. I'd love to see you next week. Thanks for listening.
Thank
Great.
you, Sue.
Thanks, Sue.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Sue.
Sue.